familiar with, you know, what does what, and, you know, what things are dinging and how to, you know, turn lights off and things like that.
Okay, so we have a home customer delivery by Genesis today, and my sister is going to be getting instructions on how to use the technology. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So we've already kind of had a little bit of a head start. We've already got her seat adjusted, her memory seats dialed in, and then her window locks and things like that, how to turn those on and off. We've also figured out how to adjust the brightness for her gauge cluster, as well as turn off the idle, stop, and go for the engine, and traction control over here. Everything else over here is pretty easy stuff for the most part that she's going to be familiar with, like with the lift gate controls.
That's where we were.
Yes, you can press and hold that, and it'll pop that right open for you. And I can take this just to kind of give you a better view.
Oh yeah.
So, lift gate controls, and then this is going to be the parking brake. With the parking brake, all you do is you pull it towards you to engage it, and it shows you inside the screen there.
Okay.
When the car also feels like it's on a hill and you hit the normal park on your shifter, it'll automatically engage that as well. So to disengage that, you just put your foot on the actual brake and then go ahead and push that toggle switch right there.
This one?
Yes, push it forward towards the engine. And you just turned it off.
Okay.
And we have the little sign right there saying that the lift gate was on, or up, I should say. So we can just press and hold this button again.
Oh, it'll go
and
down.
it closes it for you as well.
Okay. Good.
Jimmy, I think I'm gonna just keep it just for the most part until I get over to the passenger, just to make it easy.
Absolutely.
Over here on the left, you have your light adjustments. It shows you right there, auto, so you can set it and forget it.
Now, my lights are on 100% right now.
For the illumination right here.
That's for the here.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
This right here is for the illumination up here.
Okay, okay, not the actual headlights. Okay.
With the steering wheel, left side, media entertainment, right side, business. Easiest way to go about that.
Okay.
So you have your Bluetooth controls. So you have your Bluetooth controls over here. You can do your voice operations by pressing that top button. You can answer a phone call right here. You can adjust your volume for your radio and seek and track, like tune your stations right here. This mode button will go through any modes that you like with your audio, such as your phone, FM, AM, Sirius XM. And then this button right here is a custom button that we could tailor to our preference, and I'll kind of go over that here in a bit.
Okay.
So once again, Bluetooth operations, you press that button, you could say navigate me to Starbucks, it'll pull up Starbucks on your navigation. You can say call Jimmy here, and it'll go through your contacts and call Jimmy as well. And if Jimmy was to call, you can answer or hang up accordingly. And then volume, seek and track.
What's this? Seek and track?
Yeah, so like changing the station.
Oh, stations, okay.
On the right, here, I'm gonna have you hold it. So this button right here, the little notebook up top. The little notebook will change your center display in the middle.
Oh, right, okay.
And then you see the little, I call it like an icicle. Here's where you can have your drop downs inside that little notebook button that we pressed. So you have your trip computers, digital speedometer, driver attention levels, and then tire pressure as well for all four corners.
Okay.
Most people...
Do I have to do anything to change? Do I have to? Do I have to hold it?
No, you don't hold. You just press it and it switches over. So now we're looking at the compass. That's not what we want. We press it back, and then here's where we can check out our trip computers and other additional info like the digital speedometer. Do you see fit? Most people like this there.
Yes.
But you also have it on your heads-up display as well.
Oh gosh, okay.
A lot of people do like having this displayed as well, because this shows you the safety features. Like you'll have little red lines on either side to know when people are on your blind spot.
That's kind of nice, and then just have the speed limit right there.
Exactly, yeah.
I'll have to get
and
used to that.
It still shows you that same information right here as well.
Oh, okay.
Up in your heads-up display. You do have paddle shifters. So you can go up a gear, you can go down a gear.
I'm not going to do that, am I?
If you end up accidentally hitting it, There's
Yeah.
no worries. The car will register and just go back to regular drive by itself. But if you feel yourself going, you know, to San Francisco or somewhere with a really steep hill and you're stuck behind a semi, you could downshift to get a little bit more torque and then creep past them. And then, like I said, if you were to stop shifting, the car will recognize and just go back to regular drive as well.
Okay.
Windshield wipers, pretty standard for the most part. You got your up and down adjustments for your front. The end over here, the twisty guy, is for the back, the rear.
Okay. Okay. And then
you got your speed adjustments right
Okay.
over here.
and what's the what's the high low? Is that for what's that? Oh, is that for the windshield wipers?
Yeah, leave it
Okay.
on auto.
Oh, that's the back one. Where's the front? What about the windshield wipers here?
No, we just turn the rear wipe. You just go up and down with this one, but don't do it because then you might actually do the wash or
Oh.
get your window dirty.
Yeah, but how do I? Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
just normal.
Okay.
And it shows you right here too, so you can leave it on auto.
Okay.
So if it sprinkles, your car will sense that since it's on auto and automatically start windshield
Oh.
wipe. Pretty fancy.
Oh. Okay, leave it on auto then.
Yeah, it's on auto right now as we speak. I'm going to swing over to the passenger side and we're going to go over the center screen.
Okay.
I'm going to close the door on you, Terry.
Yikes. All this new stuff.
So I just clicked over to your driver profile. It was that thing in the corner that I pressed once we turned the car on. We went to driver 1. Since we set up your Genesis account, it already has your name registered. So we'll leave it as Terry. I'm sure you'd want your language to be set to English. And then we'll do your first run setup. So we're in your driver profile. This little button that I pressed originally is what changes it. For whatever reason, if let's just say Jimmy needed a profile, you can give him driver 2 and then what I was using to drive over a guest as well. So we'll go back to Terry for the time being. Also, I don't know if you like that picture. I don't know if you like one of these better.
This one. No, this one.
Wonderful. So now you have that nice image right there. So you know that you're on your profile.
Okay.
All right, so your screen, as you saw, touch screen. You also have your dial over here. I'm just going to use touch just because it's going to be a little bit easier for me to navigate through. To set your radio, you have shortcut buttons. You can press right here, or you could press right here. Goes to the same thing.
How do I get my Sirius XM?
You have to call Sirius.
I could call him. Okay.
You have to call Sirius, but let them know that you got a new car.
Okay.
So 103.5, don't listen to it. We can delete it. What radio stations do you listen to?
Just Sirius.
Just Sirius?
Yeah.
So let's see, what stations?
Alternate.
Which one is Alt?
Alt
Nation?
Not Alt Nation.
No.
I think it's alternative, and then it's also Spectrum. The Spectrum.
Do you remember the numbers by any
Nah.
chance?
There.
Same.
Okay.
Super easy. Puts it over to our preset. So you can see right here, like this FM one, it's saved with our Sirius XM, but I'm going to delete that one since we don't use it. So.
And then, okay, so then I do another channel. Let's just.
So you can do that, or you can do what I was doing,
Oh.
seek and track right here.
Okay. And then you just save. To save it, you just push that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I got the Sirius XM.
Oh, you took
I just forget all the stations, like which ones they were on.
I know.
Was it, you said alternative?
Okay, it's Alt Nation, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it though. You got it done.
Okay, that's good. All right.
One neat thing too, while you're listening to your music, I don't know if you recall, but since you have the upgraded sound system, you have the QLS reference.
How do we? Okay. Oh God. Say that again.
So
Oh,
right here,
yeah.
the QLS reference button right here, that's going to change your perspective for your audio. So as you're listening to music, it'll change the perspective. So right now it's giving you in the audience, and then it'll, I don't know if you kind of heard the stereo kind of adjust, so now it's like as if you're on stage.
I think I probably want just the other one, right?
It's all preference. Audience is good.
Audience.
It's a
Yeah.
little bit louder, I think.
Yeah.
So now we know how to set our radio stations. House icon will bring you back home. You also have a shortcut button right here.
Okay.
Hitting home here brings us back home. Real quick, when it comes to your phone, let's actually go ahead and set that up.
Yeah.
In the Bluetooth device, search for the vehicle name shown in
Unlock your
here.
phone, go to your settings.
I don't like this station. Let's get this off.
The alternation.
Is it all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't listen to that much.
Let's go back here.
GV80. No?
Let's see. Yep. I forgot that we paired it once already.
Oh, that's right.
So now we're going to save it and sync it. So, boom. Last couple of calls already logged.
Okay.
Shows you a live feed of your wireless connectivity as well, like
Okay.
this, how many bars you have.
Okay. So this is all connected.
You're all connected. So if I was to give you a call right now, you'd
It
be
would
able.
show up
Yep.
Oh,
And you'd be able to answer where?
here.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you hang up with the same button.
Okay.
So we got your phone connected.
Okay.
So you know how to do your radio stations. If somebody calls you, you know how to answer it now. Now, do you think that you're going to be utilizing the navigation, or do you think you're going to be using Apple Maps? Like through...
I'd like to try to use the navigation.
Fair enough. So, if you hit map, it's just going to pull up the map itself.
Okay.
Let me actually change this view, because most people don't really like that view. People prefer seeing up and where you can see the street name.
Okay.
So, we change that. Navigation menu is going to go through your actual way to search for a destination. So you can plug it in here, or you could hit the microphone as well.
Oh.
And then audibly say
an address?
An address, exactly. Or you can press this button. Navigate to In-N-Out Burger.
10 results found. Please say the line number.
And then I can say which
1.
Sorry, I didn't understand you. Please say the line number.
1.
Would you like guidance to this location?
Yes.
The route guidance will start now.
So it's that easy. And you can do the same thing with an address as well.
So
Navigate
will it be audio? Will it they talk
Yes.
to me?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay.
And then for if need be, you can hit cancel route right here, and it cancels it.
Okay.
So very easy.
Okay.
So it's kind of the same layout. If you're to hit map, it pulls out the screen right here. If I was to
okay.
hit nav right here to navigate somewhere specifically, it's going to pull that screen back again.
Okay.
But once again, you can shortcut everything by pressing the Bluetooth button.
The guy.
Yep, exactly. So, you know how to use your nav, you know how to set your radio, you know how to use your phone if somebody calls you, and we're connected. So every time that you hop in the car, it's automatically going to connect to your phone.
Right.
So no worries
good.
there. Any little additional adjustments as far as safety features that you'd like to change, because things beep, things actively assist, I would imagine you probably don't want to turn those off. But for whatever reason, if you did, through setup, the little gear there, vehicle, this is the main area in setup that you'll probably be messing around with, and this drop down section over here has everything that you need. So driver assistance, this is, like I was saying, if you wanted to turn things off, not be active assist for whatever reason, you could change them by tapping into it and changing it, but we're not going to do that because you want the car to be as safe as possible. But like right here, your heads up display, See your heads-up display? Do you like the height of it? Does it look good to you? Because you could also raise the height. Do you see it moving?
Yes. Okay.
I put it back in the middle.
Yeah.
Is that good where it is now?
Yeah.
You think so? Or do you want me to
lower.
go lower?
Oh, I think lower. Because I don't think I want that in my face all the time. I mean, is it going to...
It gives you the same information that you're seeing down here.
Yeah.
So, like, your speed,
Is that going to get
safety.
in my way?
No.
You know, visually?
No, and at nighttime it's going to be nicer for you just
Yeah.
because if you are driving at night, you'll still have those safety information and speed
I think
displayed.
I still like it lower.
Okay. How's that? Lower?
Yeah, because I really don't want that in my sight, in my vision.
Do you just want it off?
No.
Is that good there?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you want to change, or if you want to even change the brightness so it's not so bright in your vision, how does it look now?
It's fine.
Do you want me to leave it there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, once again, if I wanted to change the heads-up display,
Oh, yeah. Setup.
Setup, heads-up display.
Head-up display. That is the head-up display is just the
Correct.
speedometer.
Correct.
Okay.
Up there. But you can change, specific content selections too. So right now, if you have any navigation going, it's going to give you the turn-by-turns in there as well.
Oh, okay.
Which is very nice.
Yeah.
Your blind spot info, the
love
same
that.
thing that you would see right
Yeah.
here, you're going to see up
Okay.
there. And right now, like, you don't have your radio. So, I mean, if you change your song or station, it's not going to show you that information,
Oh.
which I'm sure you're okay with.
Okay.
Another thing inside setup is lights. You have an ambient lighting going across the car. I don't know if you recall, but you can change the color of that ambient lighting. So, very not noticeable right now, especially
No.
because the brown. Do you have a favorite color or shade?
For inside?
Yeah, it's just going to be a little light that comes on at nighttime, just for ambiance.
Oh, I don't know. What color is... I don't know what color would be.
What color do you like? I mean, that's a nice thing. You got a black car, so you can be any
I
color.
like blue.
Do you like a lighter blue?
Yeah.
So we'll go with that.
Okay.
So that's at nighttime. You're gonna have this nice blue light going across and down the sides of your.
While I'm driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just at night. It's not going to be distracting.
Okay.
And we have it dimmed right now, so when it is nighttime, it's not so bright and distracting.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got your radio dialed in. We know how to adjust safety features, heads-up display, information, your ambient lighting. We got kind of figured out how to use the AC system.
I want to go over the climate.
Yes. So going
Okay.
back to that.
Yeah.
So you know how to adjust your fan speed,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
You can
I
slide,
just forgot. Okay, but I will not.
or you can tap the fans.
Okay.
Big fan speeds it up, small fan slows it down.
Okay.
Over here on the left, where the arrow is highlighted, that's where it will be blowing.
Okay.
And then now you have all three going at your feet as well. And then over here is my adjustments.
Okay.
Ventilated seats, blue goes. If you had heated seats, turns red. And then you have three adjustments that you can.
Do I have air conditioned seats?
Yeah.
Cooling seats? I do. Okay.
It's these
And I
ventilated
got
seats, right?
And I got the heater one too?
Yes, right over here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Red is heat, blue is cool.
yeah, I figured that, but okay. Oh, this turned. Okay, that's turned on.
You see over here?
Yeah,
You
this
have
is the
high,
hot, or
medium.
This is the. Oh, the red. So this is hot and this is cold.
Correct. And then you have heated steering wheel.
Oh, I don't need that.
AC, blue light on.
I'm feeling something on my back now.
That's good.
Okay.
They work pretty quick.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, okay.
Front window defroster, rear window defroster.
Okay.
You have dual climate zone. I'm pretty sure the Dodge had that too, right?
Yeah.
So if I adjust my side,
Okay.
rather than you adjusting it manually, you can hit the sync over here. When you see the light
Okay.
on, it goes to whatever you have set since you're the captain of the ship.
Okay.
Air recirculators up here. And then for whatever reason.
Is that good to keep on?
Yeah,
So we should keep that on?
why not?
Okay.
because you're not getting the outside air.
Yeah,
in here,
okay.
You know?
All right.
And it cools off a lot faster because you're using the cold air and it's recirculating that cold air.
Okay.
Can I make one little
Go
point
for
on
it.
that?
Yeah.
As a shuttle driver, I always keep it on fresh when there's people in the car, so we aren't recirculating viruses and germs.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
but if you're
Good
by
point.
yourself,
That is a good point. Yeah.
you know, I think it's good to have it on recirc because then you don't have the outside exhaust coming in. or,
Definitely.
you know, that kind of stuff.
So primarily, I mean, unless you're, driving people around, it'd be best for you to leave it on just for
Okay.
your comfort. But
Yeah.
if you do have a bunch of guests with you, turn
Sure.
that off. That's
Sure.
a very valid point.
Okay.
So, SS charge port down here. That's
So-
going to be your data. That's going to be where you plug your phone in. I have a cord with me, so I wanted to kind of show you. Did you ever use Apple CarPlay?
No,
Apple
I
CarPlay is a
didn't have it.
game changer.
I-
That doesn't have it?
I don't think so.
I think it might.
Oh.
What year is it? 17?
17.
I had a 17
I never-
charger and it had it. Let me see it. So, you know how your phone looks. You're familiar with your iPhone,
Yeah.
right? This is a game changer. If you don't mind, unlock. We won't let YouTube see your password.
Oh.
So, right here, when I plug the phone in,
Oh.
it illuminates. Normally it says phone projection right there in like this type of font, but since we plugged your phone in, it illuminates to your Apple CarPlay. So we're gonna tap in Apple CarPlay. Looks kind of like your phone, huh?
Oh, those, okay, there we go.
Looks like your phone.
Yeah.
And then also too, like this is a little side screen that shows you additional information if need be. But going back over here. Like it looks like you use Google Maps. Do you like your Google Maps?
As much as little as I use it, yes.
As little as you use it?
Yeah.
I prefer...
I need to learn how to use it
I'm
more.
not trying to dock our factory navigations because
Yeah.
Genesis technology is phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
But these iPhones and like the Apple Maps and the Google Maps, they all bounce off of the cell phones in the area. That's how it configures where traffic is.
Okay.
I've seen in my, couple of years doing this now that the Google and Apple Maps tend to be a little bit more spot on where the traffic spots are versus the factory navigation.
So this is better. Google Maps.
I would suggest
Okay.
so. Sorry,
And then
my cord's a little finicky,
Will it,
so that's why.
will it teach me, will it talk to me also, or do I have to do that here
Here.
with the,
So what's really cool, I just want to, okay, so if you press and hold right here, you have Siri, and you can tell Siri to do anything that you normally are used to. What's another cool thing is that over here, when your phone's connected,
I
you
do
can
the same thing.
press hold. Instead of just a regular press like we did the first time, you just press and hold it when your phone's plugged in, and then you have Siri. Siri's a little bit more intuitive, I feel, as well. Understands voices a little bit better. But yeah. Navigate to In-N-Out Burger.
One possibility is In-N-Out Burger on
And you got
West
your
Bay
fancy
Road
voice.
in Surprise, about 5 miles to your east, and
Alright,
it gets
you just-
90%.
Press that, and
It gives
then
us.
go.
And one nice thing is too is that you have alternative routes,
Yeah, okay.
right? Versus
But-
the factory navigation just gives you
Okay, but this has to be plugged in all the time.
yes.
For Apple.
Yes. So I suggest to my clients, because you can get these cords, they
Yeah.
have like foot long,
Okay.
10-inch cords that you can get, so you're not running a whole.
Right.
You know.
Okay, good. Good.
So once again, I'm not trying to tell you how to use your car, but my car has factory navigation and it has Apple CarPlay. What do you think I use all the time? Just because it's a Siri. Like, I love Siri.
You use Apple.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring us back home real quick. See this button right here? This
Yeah.
is a custom button. So if you're going to plan on using the Apple CarPlay, let's just say, you can make this be a shortcut to when you hop in your car, you can plug your phone in and then press this button, and then it goes to your Apple CarPlay.
I'm sorry, where was the custom button?
It's the star button
Okay,
right here.
I wasn't focused on that. Okay, good.
And then you can change the direction of the custom button by pressing and holding it. It'll pull up the menu for the different alternatives that you can make it do. I mean, If you ask me, you're not going to have passenger. Passenger talk is where it only utilizes the front speakers and turns off the back speakers if people are sleeping in the back. Or no, that's quiet mode, forgive me. Passenger talk is where it allows you to audibly speak to the whole car, like it kind of amplifies your voice. Quiet mode is what uses the front speakers and shuts off the speakers in the back. So it can do all of these fancy things, but one main benefit that I see from most clients of mine is the phone projection. So you can just, once again, press that button when your phone's plugged in, and it goes to your CarPlay.
Okay.
Pretty neat, right? Another thing is over there on the left side of the steering wheel, you have another star at the bottom underneath mode.
Right here.
That's another custom button.
Okay.
So press it. So now it's pulling up the menu. So you can have that star button do any one of these features as well. It's a lot, huh?
Yeah.
That's why we got the video, though.
Am I gonna need any of those custom things? Seriously?
Probably not,
Okay.
but they're there.
Okay. What I don't know won't hurt me.
Auto hold. Do we
Okay.
remember what that was?
Nope. Oh, is that for
When you're in drive and like
you're going fast?
No,
Going
no.
on the highway?
you come to a stop
Oh.
and you remember you're in drive
Yep.
and you can take your foot off the brake.
That's this one. Okay.
Yep. So it's off right now. If it's on, Jimmy, I don't know if you can. It'll show there. When we're in drive, which we're not because we're in park right now, and when we come to a complete stop, that will turn green. So you know that you can take your foot off the brake.
Okay.
And the car will not proceed to roll forward. If you press the button again, it'll disengage it and be a normal car for you.
Okay. It's kind of nice to have that on.
Yeah, it's a very convenient feature, especially if you are ever stuck in traffic.
Yeah. Okay.
Down here, this button, you press it, it pulls up our cameras. Do me a favor real quick, put your foot on the brake. I'm going to put us in drive. Since I pressed this button and put it in drive, it's going to show the front cameras as well.
Okay.
So if you're pulling into a tight spot, you can press this button and it'll give you your front view.
Press this button.
Yep, so if you press it again, it's going to take away your camera. So as you're pulling into a spot, because we're in drive right now, let's see, we'll hit the button. We're going to do don't show this again. So you can see your view and how close. And you also have your bird's eye view.
Okay.
I'm going to put you back in park. Going back to this though, so we're in park, but when you press the button in park, it's going to go to your backup camera only.
Wait, no. You're going to. Okay, wait. Why would I want my backup camera if I'm in park?
For whatever reason. So, make sure that there's nobody behind you.
Do
Even when you're in drive or in reverse, it's automatically going to go. But it just gives you.
Okay.
It just gives you the opportunity to check your surroundings.
But when I am in reverse, it's
automatically.
Gonna go, okay.
Automatically.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
And then like how we're in park right now still, and I hit the button, like I was saying, for whatever reason, if you wanted to take a look at your surroundings, you could right here.
Okay, that's right.
Are you going to be utilizing that angle? I don't know, but it's there for you if you'd like it.
Okay.
We're not dealing with, parallel parking, to go to stores as much as other places. Right. So, other than that, any questions so far?
Why is that? What's that button? Is that for
your parking sensors? So don't really touch it because unless you want the beep, the beep beeps as you're getting close to stuff.
All right, yeah.
There's a drive mode. I had it in eco while I was driving it over.
Yeah.
I would just say leave it there
in the eco,
because if you floor it, the car's going to register that and get you the speed that you're looking for.
Yep.
If you decide that you want to take this car off-roading, you get stuck in a rut, here's a rear differential lock.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to be doing that. You probably won't.
No.
Probably won't be pressing that button. But if you are ever stuck in a rut, you could press that and crawl out of it.
Okay.
It'll show you on the screen when it's on. You don't want to be driving with that on.
No.
Downhill assist. If you're coming back from flag, this is kind of like a Jake brake on semis.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are coming down that hill, you can press that button and it'll engine brake rather than utilizing your brake pads, putting heavy wear on your brakes.
Okay.
Up
That's
here,
probably a good thing, or I mean, that's probably a good thing to do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but I mean, you driving around town here, we're so flat.
No, right.
You're not going to be.
Right. No.
Going up here. Leave that light on if you want the interior lights to go on when you open and
Yes.
turn off when you close the doors. This is going to be just a manual press for all interior lights. And then you have soft touch buttons for individual fronts.
Okay.
SOS, God forbid, if you were to get in
Yeah.
an accident, you can press that. It'll ping your location based off of your GPS,
Okay.
send emergency services directly your way.
Okay.
You can press that button right there, talk to a Genesis representative.
This one right here?
If your car is acting funny, you have so many computers that can relay information that they can, get some sort of a diagnosis or idea and, say, hey, you should probably go to a dealer if need be.
What does that say?
It's just like
is that
our
to-
logo. It's like an infinity.
Oh, okay.
And then your sunglass holder.
Oh, okay. Good. Gosh, no, I'll use regular glasses because I have to always have a pair of glasses
Yeah.
in the car.
Did you want me to set up the
Yes, please.
garage door opener? You knew
Yes.
exactly where I was going.
Yes.
Perfect.
Do we want that on video?
I don't think
Or
it's
is it
really
done?
necessary.
Okay.
I think we're kind
You
of
do
done.
it once and it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're done?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Wait, we're done. Wait. I need to know how to do the gas. Is there a gas?
No, so when the car's unlocked, you just go up to the gas, press it, and it'll pop up.
Okay.
And then
There's no
when you
button in here.
no button. When you lock the car, if you were to go up to the gas, it's not going to open because the car's locked. So
Okay.
nobody can siphon your gas. So when you pull up to the
okay.
pump, your car is going to be unlocked. You just go up, touch it,
Okay.
it'll pop open. And then keep in mind, since
Where's
you have
where's the
where is the gas?
Oh, there.
Driver's side.
No, I mean and this is the fuel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's got the it's
Yep.
got the miles.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right.
Yeah, when I filled it up, you had about just under 400 miles. It was like 393 or something like
How
that.
many tanks? I mean, how many gallons does this hold?
In all honesty, I don't recall the exact number. It says it on the window sticker. I think it was 16.
Okay, that sounds about.
You can Google it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably change the settings again, but I can do that. You just push this and that, and you don't have to push them at the same time, correct?
For the set, no, it's one after the other.
One and then one. Okay, set then that. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've got.
And then keep in mind, you got my direct cell now too, so you could FaceTime in here and then be like, what does this button do? Which, actually, let's go over this.
Oh yeah, we didn't go over this stuff.
So, this right here is going to be your cruise control.
Okay.
So when you're set at the speed that you like, you can press this button. Once when you have it pressed, that'll be the speed that you're going.
Okay.
You have adaptive capabilities in this car, so not only when you set your speed, but you can set the distance between you and the
Okay,
car that's
yeah.
in front of you. So up top here, you'll see a little car icon with little squares.
Okay.
Each little